I've been asked not to come back to a church before, bub. I know what that feels like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Explain what happened.
Oh, that time that was me being dumb, but they just.
A girl invited me to go to church with her.
And then she's like, you can come too. I was like, I don't want to go. She's like, I'm not religious. I don't want to go.
So yeah.
So she got in an argument with me. Said she was gonna convert me. I told her I'd give her a chance. I got brought to that church. I talked to everybody there. The preacher told me I knew more than half the kids there and half the grown-ups and everything. And kept talking. He talked to me for like an hour. It was bad. And I talked to the teacher back in the classrooms and everything and questioned them, and they questioned me and everything. And we got just about where we didn't even want to talk to each other because, I don't know, we were just proving each other wrong on everything.
So they hand out flyers, church flyers, and they're...
I asked them not to give me one because I told them I didn't need anything about church. I just asked them not to hand me anything. And she said the lady was being rude with me. She told me I had to take it. Or I told her I didn't need it. She just kept going for like 5 minutes, so I took it. I rolled it up, looked through it, and the preacher just stared at me.
He took mine, he rolled them up and looked at him.
I looked at him through the eyes.
He was
of
looking
God.
at everybody like this throughout the papers, and
I had to
everybody in the church turned and looked at him. He started laughing, and then the preacher started yelling at him. He started laughing some more, and he was holding his mouth.
You were laughing too. Don't even play. You were laughing.
And he blows on his hand. It sounds like this big fart noise, and the whole church they even stop in the middle of their song. They're in the middle of a song, and they stop, and they turn and look at us, and they're like, "Boys, do you mind?" And Derek's just rolling on the floor laughing, and I was like covering my head
The whole
laughing.
church, they got up off half of our side of the church, walked over to the other side, and sat down. We were the only two left over there.
On that whole side of church, me and Derek were the only ones over there, and after church was over, they're like shaking their hands and stuff, and they're like, "Please don't come back." Like Chelsea was like, "That was so rude. Just for Eric, you can come back, but Derek, you're not allowed back at the church again."
I had
Walking
to
up-
look at the preacher through the eyes of God. I had to look at him through the paper of Jesus.
That is so embarrassing. You can just, they just stop in another song and turn and look at us. This church is like 50 people
over.
in it.
That was the McMaster's church over there.
That big church.
Oh, yeah. That was great. I don't think I'll ever be going back there. Eric, you think you'll ever go there again?
No, probably not.
How long did we laugh about that after we left?
Like an hour. We're walking home down the road and Derek's cracking up laughing.
You were too. Don't even play like you weren't laughing. You know, you were laughing just as hard as I was.
Come on, no.
You know it was funny. You don't care if you're Christian or not. That was funny right in the middle of church.
It was funny, but
That was the hardest laugh we've ever had. And then all the way home, we left the church, got like 10 feet away, like you started bursting up laughing, rolling in the middle of the highway, and all the church people were just staring at us, asked us not to ever come back. And yeah, I don't know. I was tired of being there anyway, because I didn't question them and everything, and they
answer your questions.
yeah, they answered my questions.
What'd you ask them?
Everything about God. They asked me questions too, and where'd they think I was gonna go when I died and all that kind of stuff. I told them 6 feet under as always. I told them I don't think life goes much further than that. They should go 7. 7 foot might be further.
7 will be there. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's great.